Whoa, just a little bit of that. Just won't need too much of that for the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely got sticky. Definitely got sticky last week. You know what I'm saying? We took some good shots. We took a lot of good shots out there. But wild card weekend was hectic. But hey, what can you say? You know, it's football. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it happens for you. Sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying? Last week I can't even explain what happened last week as far as the picks went. I mean, this was kind of so you can see it was a lot of red on the board. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep you in it for the playoffs. We're never supposed to have a stretch like that to go into the playoffs. Where you see all this red right here. I mean, it wasn't really close. You know what I'm saying? All the games went under. All the games went under on the over under. So you see what was going on down there. It was just wasn't a great week. Wasn't a great week. So we got 2 more weeks left in the season. 2 more weeks to go. 2 more weeks to get it in, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna get a few more wins for the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm gonna be trying. I'm trying my hand this week. You know what I'm saying? So crucial bet. The bet was a little complicated last week. They kind of ran into each other. So for this week, as you know, it's only 5 games left in my season. 4 games in the NFL, 1 game in college. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be interesting, as you see with the college. Like I said, you could have just grabbed that 9.5 for Notre Dame last week. Now the game going to be played on Monday, and the over under the over under is the same, but the total went down a little to 8.5. But I'm gonna get you in there with that too. The games get bigger. The teams get bigger. The ranking get bigger. That's how it goes. That's how it goes when you get down to winning time, which this is. You know what I'm saying? Money. Your boy, this is your boy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with me. I've been getting you right here. Now we gonna get you over to the mountaintop, Benny Boom, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna do here. That's what we're gonna do here today. And as you know, it's time for the number 1 seeds to see if they contenders or pretenders week. You know what I'm saying? Wild card weekend was crazy. There's 3 upsets out there. It's usually 1 or 2. Happen to be 3. You know what I'm saying? But I think that make it good for the divisional rounds, because the divisional rounds is the teams with the home field is usually the better teams. Is usually maybe 1-0 upsets in this round. And as you gonna see on my parlay board, I made the parlays a little bit easier. We're gonna cut every parlay down, even though we got 4. I'm gonna get into that. But first off, we're gonna start with the Texans. We're gonna start with the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Arrowhead Stadium out there. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be packed out there. They're gonna be looking for Kansas City to dominate, like they did earlier in the season. Kansas City didn't score too many points, but this was a spread that they definitely covered out there during the season, taking care of Houston by 8 points. So I guess the bookie wanted to add a half a point, thinking that it's gonna be somewhere in that range. Texas did pretty well this year. They got into the playoffs. They were going to be the second team with a minus, but they finished right at 0. The Rams is the only team in the playoff with a minus in the regular season. Texans did pretty great last week. They was one of the upsets. You know what I'm saying? They took care of their business. They took care of their business like they were supposed to. Chargers was favored. Thought Chargers could pull that game out, but it didn't happen for them. Better luck next year. I lost all my faith in Herbert watching that game. Tim Settle and them, Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, they were out there. They were harassing Herbert all day. Points were hard to come by. Kwame Lassiter was locking everything up. Jeff Okudah and them. I don't think it's gonna happen this week. Because you got the Chiefs out there. Yeah, when you got the Chiefs out there, you know they're gonna come ready to play. You know what the offense is going to do. Mahomes and them. He got more. He got even more weapons. He got DeAndre Hopkins and he got the young and worthy, and Hollywood Brown has come back. You know what I'm saying? To go with Kelsey and Pacheco and Hunt and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Then of course on the D, you know what I'm saying? They got Karlaftis back there. Chris Jones, a sack daddy, could change the game at any time. You know what I'm saying? With Warren Wharton and McDuffie on the back end, Brian Cook on the back end, Justin Reed on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Then of course Nick Bosa in that middle, making everything happen out there. I believe that that'll be a lot for Stroud to overcome. Stroud, this is his 2nd season. He's been pretty impressive his first 2 years. This is the 2nd time here in the divisional round. Houston has never got out the divisional round. I don't see it happening this week. gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I take the Chiefs on the money line. I take the Chiefs with the points. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's gonna be the Chiefs. It's gonna be the Chiefs versus the Bills or the Chiefs versus the Ravens. It's gonna be one of the other, but it's gonna be the Chiefs. All right, here we go. Prime time once again. You know it. The Commanders. You know when the Commanders get hot, every week is like a prime time game. That's the thing that most young fans don't know about the Commanders. We kick ass and take names on a weekly basis out there. You know what I'm saying? Even when we don't win, you know what I'm saying? You know you played us. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose some key players. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some crucial injuries that next week. You're not the Commanders is not the team you really want to play. You know what I'm saying? Home, on the road, either way we gonna bring it to you. And so that brings us up to this matchup with Detroit. Last time Skins played Detroit, it was on the way to their Super Bowl in '91. You know what I'm saying? Definitely took care of Detroit, took care of Atlanta and Detroit that year in the playoffs on the way to beating Buffalo. Probably, they say, was one of the best teams ever. If you combine offense, defense, and special teams, they was on top of the game and everything. You might want to look that up later. But currently this year, I mean, you know what the Skins is doing out there. You know what the Skins is doing out there. I mean, you know what the Lions going to do out there. The Lions is going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? They got their players. They got Amon St. Brown. They got Gibbs. You know, Montgomery has been a Montgomery sighting. He's going to be back. He's going to be back out, and that's good because we want them all out there. Because, you know, when you know, you talk about DJ Reader, Darius Smith, and Jack Campbell, Pascal, Brian Branch, and them, we want them all out there. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to show them what Jaden Daniels been doing. Jaden Daniels is working on history right now. Even more impressive rookie season than the one that Stroud had last year. And continue to build on that. He already is the first rookie to win a road playoff game, rookie quarterback, and looking to go ahead and win another one. Might as well go ahead and win another one and keep the winners going. This is I like the way this matchup is looking for the Skins. I mean, with the deal with Louisville and Wagner, Sanford Steele, young Johnny Newton, go with Allen and Payne on the inside, on the line there. I like the way this matchup looks. The Commanders match up real well with the Lions, and so it's for that reason that I definitely take the Commanders plus 9.5. But I would take the Commanders to win this game. Detroit has never beat the Lions. Detroit has never beat the Commanders in the playoffs, and I don't think it starts this week. But hey, it's football. You never know. They are favored, but yeah, all over the Commanders plus 9.5. The next matchup, tomorrow's matchups, will be the Rams and the Eagles. Rams had a crucial win last week. You know what I'm saying? They also was one of those that weren't favored but took care of business out there in Arizona. The game got moved to Arizona. Took care of Minnesota for the Vikings. Sam Darnold, that's probably his last game playing for the Vikings. They probably won't give him a new deal after those two big games. He put up one touchdown. Both games combined 9 points in each game. That's not new deal money type of play out there, just not. So he'll be somewhere, but you know the Rams are still moving on. Matthew Stafford looking for his second ring out there in LA. After years with Detroit, couldn't make it happen. Moved to LA, got them one ring, and now trying to get him another ring. It's a lot of interesting matchups in the NFC because it's a lot of things up in the air. It could be all NFC East championship. You know what I'm saying? It could be Rams versus Lions with Stafford versus Goff. It could be the one that everybody wants to see with the Eagles and the Lions. You know what I'm saying? 1 and 2. It's a lot of different scenarios in the East going on. The Eagles look good. Jalen Hurts. A lot of people getting on his back. He is the quarterback he is. You know what I'm saying? He gonna move the chains. He gonna get the ball to the receivers. And if they yards at the catch is good, his numbers gonna look good. But if they're not, then he's not. So you know, I think he's reached the highest point of what we gonna see out of Jalen Hurts. They took care of business definitely last week in a blowout, playing the Packers, and I see them being at home with the home field advantage out there. And they do have all their weapons. Saquon and them is ready to go. Except for Nakobe Dean, he sustained the injury last week, but you know they still had that D out there. They still had that devastating D out there going for them. And I'm going to take the Eagles. I'm going to take the Eagles definitely to win that game at home. Definitely going to win that game at home. Next matchup brings us to the Ravens and the Bills. Ravens and Bills. All right. Bills been a favorite of mine for years. Josh Allen went to Wyoming. He's been doing a decent job this year. He's in the running for the player MVP. So is the other guy, The other guy, Jackson's in the running also. Probably has the better numbers. The competition difference is it goes probably in the way that Josh Allen has played some big games. They also had went down in some a couple big games. But they're there. They're in the divisional. They're at home, and they got Josh Allen. They got their man James Cook. They got a couple of more weapons out there with Khalil Shakir, and of course you got the receiver that came over Mark Cooper. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting out there. They still got Ed Oliver out there on the D. They still got DeMar Hamlin and them, Benford Johnson and them. Von Miller, Matt Milano and them, and of course the Ravens got D too. The Ravens with Roquan Smith and Matt BK on the line. Kyle Van Noy with Kyle Hamilton, Nate Wiggins out there, Marlon Humphreys. Like I said, they like to force a lot of turnovers. They could probably get one here. High risk, high reward with Josh Allen. Josh Allen looking to play. Both of these quarterbacks actually looking to get back at Mahomes because it doesn't seem like neither one of these quarterbacks have been able to beat Mahomes, and the quarterback that has been able to beat him isn't there. So it's wide open. It's wide open out there. As you can see, the bookie likes to close the game, -1.5. And I expect to close the game too. I expect to close the game. I expect a lot of D out there. It's like crucial play or two. The Bills got annihilated early in the year. The only difference was they were playing in Baltimore, and now they are playing at home, which is always a difference in the playoffs. And it's going to be the late games, so it's going to be chilly in New York. But it'll be a good hitting weapon. It'll be out there. They'll be out. Both teams will be looking to get this win and advance to the championship. And for me, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take the Bills on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna roll with the Bills. Say Josh Allen gets that matchup once again that he wants with Patrick Mahomes. He beat him in the regular season, but he has looked good against Mahomes in the regular season, but not so good in the playoffs. Want to get that one more run next week. And so, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and take these Bills. I'm going to take these Bills to get it done. Another side note, you can there's also a chance with the Bills and the Commanders, they might actually play again like in 91. So that's an interesting parallel right there. And that's it for the NFL slate. And for our college, for Martin Luther King birthday on Monday, special college game. We're gonna have the championship. It's gonna be Notre Dame. It's gonna be Ohio State. Two teams that have been playing good, solid football. They're gonna have a few players in the NFL next year. One quarterback will definitely declare Riley Leonard. The other quarterback will probably stay in Ohio State for another year or two because he needs more to get his work in. Even though he has looked good, Ohio State has looked good. The offenses look good. The D's look good. A lot of high-ranking recruits go to Ohio State, Notre Dame. Look good on the defense. Love and them in the backfield. Pretty strong running game this year. It's going to be an interesting matchup. I like this matchup to be low scoring, and I'm going to take Notre Dame to cover those points. Like I said, it went down to 8.5, so I'm still taking the cover. I think this game is going to be played within 7 points, with either Notre Dame getting upset or Ohio State pulling off in the end. I lean toward Ohio State on the money line. I might probably do both. I take Ohio State on the money line, Notre Dame with the points, and that's how we want to do that for this week with the picks. For the parlay, you know what I'm saying? For the parlay this week, we can go ahead and do it like this. Try to keep it simple. As you see, the Chiefs is on every parlay. Chiefs is on every parlay. Why? Because the Chiefs deserve to be on every parlay. It's the playoffs, and you put your money on championship, playoff caliber level players, and the Chiefs have a lot of them. Chiefs definitely have a lot of them, and so that's what we're going. That's what we're going to go with. So the first one, we got the Chiefs with the spread. We got the Commanders with the spread. We got Notre Dame with the spread, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to put the Ravens on there with the spread. The next one, Chiefs on the money line, Ohio State on the money line, the Lions on the money line, and the Ravens on the spread. And yes, indeed, playoffs, unless it's a ridiculous line, 8.5, 9, them good for money lines because, you're putting your last big monies. You're putting your last big monies out there, and you don't want to make no mistake, take a team to win by 8.5 and they win by 6. So That's how I'm doing it. That's how I'm going to playoff. You got the Chiefs with the spread, parlay 3. You got the Lions on the money line. You got Notre Dame with the spread, and you got the Bills with the spread. Just in case that's a 1-point game, you can still clean up with the Ravens. And this is you can actually still clean up. I probably, now I'm thinking about it, now I'm looking at it, I'm going to take these off right here. I'm gonna take these off, bing, and I'm gonna put these on the money line. I'm gonna put the Ravens on the money line. That's a in-game parlay change that I just came up with, because you still want to be able to try and win both monies when you take the Bills, just in case the game is played to within a point, which it certainly could be. All right, so I'm gonna have that on the big board for next week on the money line for the Ravens going forward. Parlay 4 is the Chiefs with the money line, Ohio State with the money line, the Commanders with the spread, and the Bills once again with the spread. And there you have it. There you have it right there. You know what I'm saying? The last of the mini games is going to be played next week. It'll just be 2 games. It won't be no college. It'll just be regular NFL. It'll just be 2 games out there. So, we're going to try to get these last wins in. It's been a chilly one out here on the East Coast. It's been burning on the West Coast. Hopefully we could put that weather together and make it nice and like Florida-like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we need right about now. Early in the year, hope y'all having a great new year, successful, prosperous new year. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Continue to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because, even though the season gone, the football don't stop, you know what I'm saying? It's always another season, always reloading. April, we got the draft, you know what I'm saying? Combine come up. The next thing you know is June, and they getting ready. July preseason is starting it all over again. And, hey, it's been a good ride, you know what I'm saying? It's your guy Benny Boom, once again, Hood Money Productions. Definitely, let's go ahead and let's do it again. One more again. Let's get this money. Yeah.